Hey, what's up YouTube? Farenzilla here. I'm bringing you a money-making guide for Runescape based on unconventional methods of getting your own cash. This requires no actual skill leveling, so it's for newer players that don't really have the kind of skills that it takes to do woodcutting or any of the other money-making. So we're going to do some air rune running, clay to soft clay, chocolate bars to dust, and wine of Zamorak. We're going to start off with some air rune running, which is the least profitable of all of these methods, but it is simple at that. Air rune running, it's got some features that attract people to want to do this, but let's get on with it. First, main thing you need is an air tiara. This will grant you access to the air area to craft them. The picture shown is marking where the bank is that you should use and the spot at which the altar is. This is supposed to be done on World 16, which is the air rune running world. Rune essence are 28 gold pieces each. Air runes are 5 GP each. 1 minute run, 2 minute walk, 41 runs an hour. Runescape rune crafting assistance near max would mean 13.45 per run, which is 26,445 gold an hour. Not very profitable at all unless you want to sort of spike the prices a bit, but we're going to move on right away to clay to soft clay. This is a second least profitable unconventional method I have found to work for lowbies or noobs or whoever's starting out needs some money. So let's get on with it. You need a bucket of water and 50 GP each for the clay, and you can sell them back at 90 GP each. You're going to be using the East Varrock Bank and the fountain nearby. You can do 1 minute and 30-second runs, 40 an hour. That's 1080 an hour, which you can sell for 43,200 profit margin. You can that's 43,200 after the cost is canceled out from getting your clay to begin with. And it's not too bad. It's pretty easy. It gives you more time to actually do other things because your bucket automatically refills as you're doing it, as long as you're in the proximity of the fountain itself. The next profitable method is chocolate bars to dust. This is actually a lot more profitable than I even thought it would be. You need a knife and chocolate bars. Chocolate bars are currently at 400 GP each. Chocolate dust can be sold at 453 gold GP each. Sorry. And it's very simple to do. You have to buy just a bunch of chocolate bars, knife them up, and you can make about 2,000 an hour. Actually, a little bit more if you're faster at banking. But I made 2,100 an hour, and that's 106,000 GP an hour at an easy rate. And this also gives you time to do other things outside of this game. You have time while you're cutting up 27 chocolate bars. So you have lots of time to do everything else. It's not something you need to be always on it and focusing on it at all times. And for a really good profit margin at that. Moving on to the most profitable unconventional method I have found to work is wine of Zamorak. There's lots of people that do it. You use telegrab to basically just grab it so the monks don't kill you or try and burn you. Law runes 220 GP each, and wine of Zamorak is 1,400 GP each at an easy sale. They spawn every 18 seconds, that means 200 an hour, and at 200 law runes, that's 44,000 gold pieces, and for the wine of Zamorak, 200 an hour, you can get 280,000 GP each, with a profit of 236,000 GP per hour. If you're lucky enough to get on a world where you're alone, or even focus on the worlds that have the lowest ping so you don't have as much lag as the other person, it'll help you and your chances of getting these wine of Zamaraks. 200 is the max per hour. You might not get as many, but 236 GP an hour if you're focused on that pretty strong. And moving on to the conclusion, air rune running is 26k an hour, clay to soft clay is 43k an hour, chocolate bars to dust is 106k an hour, and wine of Zamorak is 236k an hour. I recommend doing chocolate bars to dust because it seems to me that it's the easiest way with a very large profit margin. Wine of Zamorak, you need to be focusing all the time, but it's also a very good way to cut your alchemy costs. when you're high alking. This has been Fair and Zelia with unconventional methods of making money for non-members. Peace.